G'day world, Chris Hogan coming to you live from Myriad 2018, and thanks to Australian Landing Pads, I'm here with Ben Thompson, co-founder of IncoDocs. How you going, Ben?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good to be here.
Mate, thanks for coming and have a chat. Tell us about IncoDocs. IncoDocs.
IncoDocs.
I spelled it right in the comments.
So IncoDocs is a platform for importers and exporters to connect and create and share sales and shipping documentation for imports and export shipments around the world. So,
fantastic. Oh, sure you got plenty of customers here. Come on.
that's it. Yeah, it's it's a global product now. We've worked hard to find all the common threads between importers, exporters, and freight forwarders around the world, so that it's not just a product for Australians. It's a product, SaaS product that can be used all around the world. Yeah.
Right, so it just auto-fills those documents so I don't have to type it all out for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, nobody likes retyping information all the time. No, you got it right. So basically, the problem with global trade is there's so many different types of documentation. You're retyping information all the time. There's so many different parties involved. All the information is lost in emails. It's not accurate. It can cause a lot of problems. So basically, it eliminates data re-entry, makes it super easy. You can do it 10 times quicker and take control of your supply chain. So, yeah.
And so how many countries did you say you're in?
Just this week, 100 countries. So
congratulations, man.
It's exciting times for us. We worked hard to get to this stage. Initially, we were focused on quite an Australian-based product for Australian exporters. And what happened, we're in the River City Labs accelerator program, BNE2. Part of that, we went to Silicon Valley last year, and that really changed our thinking. We came back and we sort of thought that we needed to go global. Our product needed to be used in the US and all over the world. So we really, for 6 months, worked really hard in finding what those common threads were and how to build them into our product. And yeah, from doing that, we've just released it back in February, and all of this happened in 3 months. So I think we're on quite a good thing, yeah.
Fantastic, man. And so when you actually started out, was that a revenue-based model with customers, or did you get angel investment, seed investment?
So when we started out, initially we were creating software in-house, but then we heard about the River City Labs Accelerator program, and we needed help and we needed to get into that program. We did everything we could. We got into the program, received a little bit of seed funding through that. Since then, we've basically been bootstrapping ourselves to make sure that we get that product market fit, but now we're ready to take to the next stage. Yeah.
Before you started, though, you understood that there was a market for your product, I imagine. You didn't just, build the product and then hope they would come.
No. So my co-founder Brandon and I, previously we've founded our own imports business. So it was actually through the frustrations of the day-to-day dealings with factories out of China and the bad documentation and the bad communication and the delays and fines and all sorts of problems we're having within our own business, we understood that need. It was costing us money. And so, there was no good solution out there in the market. So we started developing our own software, and I think it's turned out real well.
So biggest country that's taken up your product?
It
seems to me like Asia would actually be well suited.
Yeah. There's it's quite broad, but a lot in Asia, and especially India as well. These are developing markets that don't have a set process that are catching up with the rest of the world, and they need some sort of structure, they need some sort of help, they need some easy system to use. So we found India, Asia, and also countries in Africa. They're all emerging markets, they all need help, and they love our product. Yeah.
Fantastic, mate. And so what's some of you've built it all here in Australia?
Yep, so our team is based here in Brisbane. We're based in Queen Street, and we've built it all throughout the program and continuing after. All of it's in-house. We're looking at getting a few more developers on board soon to improve the UI UX and a few developers in React. So now we need to step it up a notch and take to the next level.
Yeah, fantastic. What's been some of the challenges about going global that maybe, if you had your time again, could have been a smoother ride?
Yeah, it's there's a lot of challenges. A big part of it for us was understanding all the different types of customers and all the different things that they wanted. And because they were in so many different countries, speaking different languages, had different processes, they were in different industries, everything was different. And we really had to work hard to interview these customers properly to find what was that common thread, find what was that same thing that was happening throughout all of them. And yeah, I think if I were to do it again, we'd go through that process a lot quicker. But glad we went through it now, because that's what has essentially rebuilt our product and made it what it is today.
How did you interview them? What process did you go through? Did you fly there and do one-by-ones, or was it teleconferencing? How did you do that?
Yeah, it was mainly over phone calls. Really digging down into, we had a structure of questions, asking them about their existing processes, what systems they were currently using, what they wanted to improve, but really digging down and understanding the why. Not sometimes it's not what they're telling you, it's something else. And the more you dig, you actually get that answer. And it's like, okay, 4 or 5 or 10 people are saying the same thing. Let's do something about that. So yeah, we learned how to do that properly, and that really helped us.
Is that SurveyMonkey? No?
Maybe, yeah, but I think there's so much value. It's invaluable in speaking to your customers, because you hear the frustration in their voice, you understand what's happening in their business. I mean, you can probably streamline a lot of that through SurveyMonkey.
I'm with the organic method, man. Like,
yep.
You know, if that's what worked, then
yep.
You know, go there and do that.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I definitely recommend to get a core group of clients, work closely with them, and really understand what every one of them is saying, and build a product to suit.
Fantastic, Ben. And so how do people stay across what IncoDocs are up to, maybe opening new markets or whatever? Do you have some social media channels?
Yeah, follow us on social media, on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Pretty active on Twitter, so and YouTube. We put a lot of informational content out on YouTube, and that's helped with a lot of organic traffic. So yeah, follow us, keep up to date. If you're interested in what we're doing, we're based in the city here. Love to have a coffee and catch up with people, yeah.
Fantastic. And website?
Website, IncoDocs.com. Yeah, check it out. Let us know what you think.
Great. Thanks so much to Australian Landing Pads for doing the intro and bringing us here to Myriad 2018. Fantastic conversations happening all week. It's been amazing connecting the dots. Thanks to Myriad and Australian Landing Pads. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
More interviews coming to you live on facebook.com/PeaceCityLife.